Chapter 3, Dangers. Since the ocean is perpetually grand and more massive than the mind will allow one to interpret with clarity, least experience directly, there are many humans who tend to process the ocean's magnificence, both far and too deep, as undeniably deadly and depressing, even obtrusively dark. It can seem that creatures travel from places that are unfathomable to swallow body parts whole. If one retains information from the things of their ears, there's a high possibility they potentially misinform their own personal perspective. Negative stigmas that tell people that sharks are dangerous are the same ones that tell them that the ocean is a horrible place. So, unfortunately, to some, not nearly all, the ocean is a place infested by vicious creatures who possess deadly, spine tingling instincts with a purpose only for tormenting. Sharks are bloodthirsty animals. There is no beating around that bush. But they are not man eaters. The focus lies in how individuals are perceiving sharks. It has been said that sharks do not even enjoy human meat. Even more commonly said, sharks hate the taste of human meat. These animals are lovers and friends of man. We can repeat that. These animals are lovers and friends of man. This place, called the ocean, is deliberately friendly and is truly functional of social critters. A gregarious bunch they are, simply put. Whether big, small, short, fat, or tall, the circle thereof of life requires energy and reproduction from them all. Though man-eating vacuums, the animals appear as, which determine a fate to become yourself, now digested down to feces, floated back up to the surface and warmed, rotated by a loyal old friend the sun, dead. Dead as rotisserie chicken from a shopping mart. And that is chapter 3, Dangers. If you understand my any type of humor, I think you can get the humor in that it's I want to say poem because it reads so well, but if you get that humor in that chapter, you understand that I'm excited about the idea of danger and the idea of the ocean bringing danger to human beings. I'm excited about that. People try to make you seem so like it seems so dangerous, so you never go out and experience it for yourself and feel and experience that love and that connection that the ocean brings. I mean, yeah, scuba diving is a scary thing to do, but if you get out and experience it, you'll understand it for yourself, and you won't have to have someone curating your perspective. I mean, who wants their perspective controlled by another person who they don't even know? Who wants that? No one. No one wants that. So go out and experience it for yourself. We got to be humans first, and we got to experience the ocean as well. Experience that. That's beautiful. Now, my second or my third book, if you will, Humans of the Ocean, The Jungle, A Better Option. We highlight poetry as well, but we do it differently. We use poetry and we use articles. Both of these are connected. We'll talk about that more in our next podcast. Right now, I'm going to close this podcast out by saying thank you for tapping in. Thank you for listening. I hope you guys are having a great morning so far. But and we will be doing more. We will be shooting podcasts on the go. We'll be taking this podcast everywhere, as in the middle of the day, throughout the day, different things, to the point where one day I will not be working a day job, but I will be doing this 100% of the time. But we're going to work it out. Therefore, that way, it will be something that I can do, that I can continue to do. And we got to connect this thing up to Twitch so that we can stream and get some gifts, and so people can actually support my podcast as I go forward and continue to bring other podcasters up as well, because that's the goal of this podcast, and you guys know that. My goal is to bring podcasting, bring light to podcasting, and to continue to bring podcasters up, glorify the idea of podcasting in a way where podcasters can actually get respect for their work, because this is the news format. Just because everybody, 100% of people are not podcasting doesn't mean it isn't valuable. This is a news source. People are sharing ideas and news. You never know whose ideas and news is valuable. Just like the New York Times, the New Yorker, just like we have Essence Magazine, just like we have National Geography or Geographical. Just like we have Time Magazine, these things, their news is all different. So we need to continue to push the idea of news. And just like we have Twitter, just like we have websites that produce news and things, we need to continue this. Guys, listen, this chapter 3, Dangers, highlights something so unique, so special, that I have to go ahead and give you all my all and show you what this really means to me. This chapter is an expression of danger. If you know the likeness of a child does not see danger as danger. When you are free, you do not see danger for danger. You see danger as an adventure. You see danger as an opportunity to overcome. I grew up reading stories like Peter Pan and watching shows like the Looney Tunes and SpongeBob and Jimmy Neutron and Timmy Turner and how the Ninja Turtles will go and find danger. Spider-Man fighting danger. Batman and Superman fighting danger. The Powerful Puff Girls fighting danger. Guys, I bring danger to life in this paragraph, in this chapter, in this story. I bring danger to life. I bring my images to this page here. I show you guys in a short amount of time what danger really is. People try to become and say, wow, man, we're humans. We can die. We're humans. We can lose our lives. We're humans. Something can kill us. But when you look at danger as something that you should be afraid of, then you put yourself in danger. But when you look at danger as an adventure, you become like Indiana Jones and you overcome and you see it and you live in adventure. Don't limit yourself because of your fear. Go out and be yourself. You don't have to run from opportunity. You can go out and be you. In this chapter, I look at danger from the lens of a scientist or a oceanographer or an oceanographer, yeah, or maybe someone like a marine biologist. I look at danger as I'm not gonna allow someone's fear to mold the way I see adventure in life. I know that there are many things to understand about the ocean, but I'm not afraid to find out for myself. I'm not afraid to know the vastness and at the same time experience its beauty. I'm not afraid of this. This is the perspective in chapter 3, Dangers. Go out, purchase my book, Humans of the Ocean, The Ultimate Naïvetè, and learn more about dangers. Learn more about what it means to live a life of power, freedom, liberation through experiences. I grew up in lakes. I was a lake kid. I grew up in the country and we always went to the lake, but we did not experience or feel the essence of danger because we lived in adventure. Yeah, sometimes people got hurt. Yeah, sometimes people experienced things that we did not know they would go through. But we did not allow that to eliminate the fact that we were having a great time experiencing the glory of and gift of God. You're not supposed to be afraid of life. You're supposed to challenge yourself by experiencing life, continuing to grow stronger in life. Thank you for listening to this podcast. This is the Humans of the Ocean Science Podcast, the Humming Podcast, the Humming Pod, with your host, Kavaski Irvin. Y'all have a great day.